Okay, it's going in here. Now, power lines, if I stay with the power lines, I should come up against, I better put my keys in my pocket so I don't lose them. Nothing worse than locking yourself out of the car and having no set of keys to even prove that it is your car. I think the best side is to go up there and walk along, I think, because I reckon that's what's going to happen. It's going to be contiguous. Oh, I don't know, I don't really want to fight my way through there. It's always better to walk along a ridge line, fellas, isn't it? Anyway, it's very scenic here. Oh. And the moss is starting to green up, but it's been very slow this year. So I'm in quite a good mood today. That's because I discovered that thing out of the glid site, which I thought was a lichen, which you think might be a lichen because it's so tough out there. I think it may be some sort of liverwort relation, like a hornwort or something. Amazing. Oh wow. Is that one of these terrestrial native waters I know very little about? Native Pelargonium. But, yeah, it's a lot of bush bashing. I don't really want to start my journey with too much bush bashing. I just want to get into it gradually. Oh well. There's the acacia thorn bush. As I said, the dead prickles are worse than the green ones. And there's some dead prickles. As I said, you get the initial prick, and then about 20 minutes later you get this itch as well. So in through and around. Oh, did you hear that? Well, that's why your bag after a season gets totally destroyed, especially if you're going through dense stuff. And I think I've got a Klingon. So I think now we want to make some progress pushing left. I think now, see if we can find this wall that we could. I have walked along it before, but from the other direction. Well, so far I'm not seeing anything on the ground on this side, but oh, there you go. So there's some. That's a nice. That should be a good screenshot for the moss lichen liverwort page. So yeah, as I was saying, you know, both Eric and Phil have died of smoking related diseases. More moss on the back of the tree, and maybe down there for and as I said, when I met him, you know, I was just listening to my dad, and they were just having a natter, and he was telling my dad that, you know, told him he was, you know, he was older than my dad. My dad was only 35 and he was 38, and he was telling me he was thinking about joining the police force, but he had to do it very quickly because the cut-off age was 40, which sounds reasonable, logical and fair. And apparently he did join the police force, but what with all this cancer thing he had before, and I don't know if he actually had a second wife, or I got the impression she may be a mail order bride sort of wife or something like that. I don't know. This is I could be making things up here, fellas, but just to my way of thinking, that could be where the error comes in. You know, maybe he altered his age by 10 years to, you know, no one's going to marry somebody this sort of age. But if I cut off 10 years, you know, that's why I say I've got to dig up his, you know, his birth certificate, because if his birth certificate proves that back in 1974 he was what he said he was to my father and to my earshot, that he was actually 38 in 1974. Well, it does give it's quite a story, and also gives credibility to my story as well, you know, because I can certainly prove that my dad was 35 in 1974, and I don't think we're making progress fast. I think I'm making it too hard for myself, fellas, I think. As I said, well, this is unexplored from this direction for me anyway, so I'm just, taking you on a little trek, some excuse to try out the camera and see what it can and can't do, and hopefully try and raw footage out. But it uploaded, apparently if we were actually filming in raw footage, I doubt that we actually were, because I'm on this scene business. And I said the only way you can record in 4K is you've got to go to this other movie function, and then you also do need a special card. There are like 2 versions of the 4K, and the highest version you need a special ultra high speed card as well. So you can see how this this in case the thorn bush becomes almost impenetrable, and how you can actually, in my stories in those reports from 1995, how you can actually rip your, spending 6 months of the year going, the whole season basically going through this stuff, you can see how your bag could be ripped to shreds. So I'm not telling porkies, and you can hear the sound as I go through this sort of stuff, So I just hope we can get through to the wall very quickly, and oh God, here we go, fellas. Not liking this. Not liking this at all. We must press on ahead, as they say. But anyway, it will be good to eventually one day pull his birth certificate and see if there is a factor of 10, and there'll be all the palaver about, it was just a decimal point or a 0 or something. I don't know if you can actually argue that way, but geez, I'm getting lost so quickly, fellas. But in situations like this, we had some of the largest spray foliage growing in similar situations like this back up there until they were destroyed to make that fire track in there. And geez, do I really want to go down through there? It's the fastest way through, fellas. There's a track. Now we find the track. Great. That's what I wanted. I assume that's the track that runs in front of or just behind the wall. That's a bit of well, you can see that starting to almost get that slick on there. I don't think we're going far enough. Okay, we're going this way, left. I thought we had to go right. Maybe there's 2 sections of it and I've never got to the second section. Anyway, we're at 9 minutes, so I'll start a new clip from here, Okay, starting a new clip from here.